Welcome to What's Doable Now, where you see how people from all over the world can find help in Willow sessions that are long distance. Of course, I will change the name of my client. I'm talking about Robert from Oahu, who came to me on the phone because he could do whatever he wanted. He didn't lose weight. It was actually the opposite. He felt like more and more weight is building up around his belly, and he was counting calories, and he was on 500 calories, and he tried this diet, that diet, and he worked out like crazy. And we found out through the testing that the priority was that we give him nutrition tips that really have to do with his blood type. So he's A positive, with his dosha, that's the constitution type from Ayurveda, and he had a lot of kapha, or is a lot of kapha. And from Chinese medicine, how he cooks so that all the elements are balanced out in his body. So what am I talking about here? Robert needs, because when he's kapha, he actually can't eat too much. That means he tries to build up a lot of waste products when he eats too much, and also when he eats the wrong type of things, because his metabolism by nature is not the best in the world. It's all a little bit slower for him. So he can put on weight easily, but to get rid of it is very hard. Yeah, so he needs to eat the right thing combined with his blood type, which is A positive. So our blood types have something to do with the evolution. Like O has to do with people who, were there first, like the hunters, and they could eat more like meat and fish, those kind of things. And A is then already the next, where they can eat more carbs and they can eat more vegetables and things like that, yeah, and so on and so on. I don't want to talk about it too much. I just want to give you an impression. So for Robert, this was totally new information, and what I did, I tested out and brought it all together, this blood type, the constitution from Ayurveda, and from Chinese medicine. This is about how you bring the elements together, because they are always in your body, and when certain elements are in disbalance, we put on weight or build on waste products, and we can't get rid of it, and all that kind of things that we don't want. It also has an impact on our mind, on our emotions. So at the end, we came up with a very, very specific plan for him, where he can really eat well. In his case, it was very important that he doesn't eat in between. For some other people, this is different. So you see how individual that is. And like, for example, he had to have 5 hours in between his meals. Now that he knows that, he doesn't have to count the calories, and he doesn't have to, try to restrict himself or be even hungry. And that means that he can enjoy his life. And so that gives him a totally different feeling. It's not going into a surviving pattern and I can't eat, and your body goes into starving and into stress, which doesn't help at all. It's totally counterproductive. And he feels that by losing his weight naturally, he can also be more energetic. He gave me the feedback that he has way more focus, and he's also, balanced. Yeah. So you see, this is good for our body, our mind, and our soul. It's all about energy and not about the molecules.